going to be dropping.
Yes, sir.
Where can we find them at? Is there anything we can find right now? Hold on. Let's back up. The project is going to drop on what platforms?
So we actually have 4 singles out right now. We kind of changed up some shit. So out of the 4, No Smoke and Creeping Up is on this project. This Life of a Song project. And then we got another one that I was a little gun shy to put it out. I just felt like it needed to be heard now because of the 50th year of hip hop.
Yeah.
We got a record out right now. And all this is on all streaming platforms. You can find it on Tidal. You can find it on Apple Music.
Amazon Music?
Yeah, Amazon Music. It's everywhere.
Okay.
These records that I'm naming. But for the strength of the 50th year hip hop, we released God Bless D.O.P.E. Dope record. Real dope record. And then we got another one. The very first one that we actually released together is this record called Reloaded. It was just one. Now that one is like, wow, okay, that's what y'all doing. So it was, rightfully so, his name Reloaded, because I felt like, look, hey, it can't be devious, but this is us. We still get busy. Like, let's load up the clip, and you hear it.
Right.
Loading up the clip.
Right.
And boom, you just hear me get busy. It's no hook. Then he come in. So all of those are on all streaming platforms. There's 4 singles right now. Straight Jacket, though. You can find it under Straight Jacket's name. You can find it under it's easier to find under Straight Jacket's name because it's a lot of dopes out there. And it literally, like the acronym. Where the fuck are they? And I got mad. And I'm like, man, why the fuck I didn't trademark my name and put some shit out, way back then where, it was when I jumped back in this shit, it was very confusing because it's so many.
Right.
And finally, Apple just got it right maybe like a month ago. Shout out to my homeboy Chris. He actually let me log in and gave me like the link to log into his title, so I could look at that because it's hard to try to. Because the distributor that I work with, Lander, shout out to Lander, you got to send them the links where it's wrong and send them the links where it's supposed to be at. But I can't find the links. I don't know because I don't have title. I don't have Apple Music or just whatever.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, those 4 on streaming platforms. I'll let Straight tell you what we plan on doing with the project.
So Straight, I mean, you've been on. I mean, you got all your solos and stuff like that. I mean, people who know you, been following you for a while, they know where to catch you at. But I recently, maybe a month or so ago, seen a post. I think it might have been on Facebook. Where you said you was taking your stuff off of streaming platforms.
Sure did.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think that's been done.
Yes.
Because I'm trying to research some stuff or whatever. It scared me. Like, I'm gonna follow this fool. I'm gonna follow this fool now, whatever. So tell us first, where that come from, and where can I find you? Where can we find you?
Okay, so you can find me on YouTube.
All right. You've been there.
Yeah. Some of my music is on YouTube. Some of it's maybe on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, maybe at this point. But we have to go back into the distributor and make sure that they're at least distributing to those platforms, even though they don't pay out anything either. But I stepped away from streaming just in light of all of the controversy and the things that have been going on, and just outright common sense. When you have the #1 recognizable rapper in the world tell you he's got 1 billion streams,
talking about Snoop Dogg,
and he only got paid $45,000, there's a problem.
Right.
If they'll do that to him, what would they do? You know what I'm saying, to me?
Right.
Then I had to go in and look at what they were doing to me, a percent of a penny.
Right.
And then and then telling me, like, you get an ASCAP report.
Yeah.
You get a report from your distributor. Then you have reports from the streaming services, and none of those reports are matching up.
Right.
So there's a problem.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
there's definitely a problem.
Because Stu got a record that got over 600,000 streams on it.
Right. And
we barely saw 200,000.
Right. Yeah.
So there's something wrong.
Yeah, the monetary ain't the monetary ain't matching.
The math ain't matching.
The math ain't matching.
It's so crazy because when I jump, because I'm recently just jumping back in the game the way it is now.
Yeah.
And this is shit that he been saying, you know what I'm saying? Because we always kept in touch. And I would call him one day, it's like, man, what the fuck? Like, he's like, man, I told you. Man, and I'm doing my own research, like, man, this and that, and a percentage of the opinion, or we talking about 0.003%, and I got this streaming calculator on my phone.
Yeah.
You put in your streams, and it's supposed to tell you what each platform is supposed to pay you out.
Right.
And it's not matching. I remember talking to my brother, Max Beck. I said, hey man, how many streams you got on this particular song? He worked with TuneCore. And he pulled it up and he was like, I think he said something like 12. And I was like, that can't be right, bro, because I played the song more than 12 times myself.
Yeah.
So it's not matching what you saying or whatever. Yeah. And it's just, man, streaming is just, I mean, it's cool for what if that's what you want to do, but you got all these bots and made up shit. You got all these people out there, these curators saying, oh, if you pay X amount of dollars, we can promise you this many streams. Well, how are you promising me that many streams? You know what I'm saying? Like, how is that possible? Because they got these algorithms where the computer will pull up your song and play it for, let's just say, a stream is counted if the record is played for 30 seconds. So what the computer does is pull the record up and play it for 31 seconds. Click. Then maybe a few seconds later, a minute later, it'll pull it up again, and all it's doing is just run it up. But it's not consumers consuming the music. It's not listeners consuming the music.
Yeah.
Look, things just ain't the same for rappers. Making up this life, claiming they trappers. How they got that work, bagged in the rappers. Put it on the block and they dodge the jackets, man.